Hello everyone, my name is Alon from Sudokin Studios. Today I'm going to teach you how to do this simple flag animation in Blender. If you're new to Blender or you're a pro, this tutorial is really easy and I believe if you follow each step, you're going to learn how to do this. So without saying much, let's get right into the video. Okay, let's start a new project. Press A. Press A on the keyboard to select or press X and then delete. Now let's create a new plane by pressing Shift A on your keyboard, go to Mesh, and then click Plane. So let's go to top view by pressing Z, clicking Z on your screen, press S, and then hold X on the keyboard to scale to this. That's good. Now press S again. S means scale. Press S again, press Y, and then we scale it up like this. Interesting. Now let's go back to our perspective view. Go to distance for rotation, and then rotate your plane like this. Okay, those better. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So what I just did was switching sides to see which part is will make me see how well this flag is aligned. Okay, let's go back to our perspective view. Now go to tab, go to edit mode by pressing tab on your keyboard or simply clicking here and then go to edit mode. Now we are in edit mode, so this is what you're gonna do. Right click on your plane, click on subdivide, go down here to the options, the menu here. Number of counts, make it up to 20 to 30. No, I think I like 30 more because it makes the flag interesting. Now what you're seeing here is a subdivision of our plane. This is going to make the flag animation really interesting. Okay, all right, now let's go back to our object mode by pressing tab on the keyboard or by simply following the steps I just executed. So what we have to do is grab this by pressing G and take it all the way up a little bit on the Z axis like this. Yeah, we just want this to be up. Okay, all right, so let's go to our excuse me, our fix this property and then make sure this plane is selected and then we click cloth. So what I'm telling Blender is we want this plane you are seeing to be transformed into a cloth. Now we go to these options here and then we select silk, not just a cloth, we want it to be a silk. Interesting. Okay, now we have this. When I press play on the keyboard, you realize it goes down like this, like a cloth, which is really ugly. We don't want to see that. What we want to see is a good flag, a good cloth. Now if you see this, you realize it's really terrible. We don't want to see this. Okay, before we do that, now let's create a new cylinder to be the pole in which our flag is going to be on. So press Shift A on the keyboard again, go to Mesh, and then create cylinder. Now we have our new cylinder. Press S on the keyboard, scale it all the way down. Just drag your mouse all the way down here. There you go. Now we have a beautiful scale. A beautiful scaled cylinder. Press G on the keyboard, press X to move this all the way to the left. Press S on the keyboard and press Z. Scale this all the way up. Keep pressing S, Z, scale the way up. S, Z. Okay, now this is cool. Interesting. Alright, now click on your flag. Either use G and Z like I was showing, or you just use this tool, just click on the move tool and then hold your Z axis and drag it all the way up. Oh, beautiful. Even this, when we press play, you realize the flag is still going to fall. Press play, you realize the flag is still going to fall because we haven't attached this flag to the pole yet. Now let's do that real quick. Alright, now click on your cylinder, let's and hide it. Go back to edit mode, like I said, objects, click on your flag, sorry. Go back to objects and then edit mode. You can easily do this by pressing tab on the keyboard. Working with shortcuts really helps and makes your workflow really easy and faster. Alright, now we're in edit mode. This is what we want to do. We want to make sure this side of the flag is stiff, it's not moving. Okay, so now we select all this part, then a minute. Sorry, yeah, there we go. We go to object data properties and then we add excuse me, we add a new group. So create this group. Now we are assigning all this point to the new group. So we go to assign. Good. Alright, now let's go back to object mode by pressing tab on the keyboard or by simply going here and then click on object mode, sorry. Okay, now we are back in object mode. Let's enable our cylinder. Now Go back here to what you click one. Let's go back to object mode. Sorry, let's go back to edit mode. Now with this selected, this is what we do. Now we have already assigned. So excuse me, yeah, go back to the physics properties, and then you go to shape. When it comes to shape, you go to pin group. So this is what we want to do. The group we have created, we're going to make sure it is selected here. Okay. After assigning all this to a group, we come here and then we make it pinned. So when animation happens, it doesn't move. So now we have our cloth. Let's go back to object mode by pressing tab on the keyboard, back to object mode, enable our cylinder. This is our pole. So now click on make sure your flag is selected, and let's go back to modifier properties. We're going to add a modifier to this. Okay, so go to add modifier and then click on sub division surface. So on sub division surface, you can make here like 2 and render like 3. It gives it its beauty, its final touches. Okay, now see what happens. Let's press play on the keyboard again, and you realize our flag is already flagging. Our flag is doing things. We don't want this to happen, so let's go back and then make this thing more beautiful. Now if you realize our flag is going right into the pole. We don't want that. You can see this. You realize the flag is going right to the pole. We don't want that. So we want the flag to be able to wrap around the pole. Now this is not a good animation, so let's fix this real quick. Go back to your first frame and then make sure you're seeing this like this. Then click on your cylinder, which is a pole. Okay, we're going to make this a collider. A collider is, it's self-explanatory. So let's go back to physics properties here, sorry, and then excuse me, with our pole selected, we make it a collider. So now our pole becomes a collider. Now when we press play, you realize it is going to collide. It's not going through anymore like it used to be. Now you realize our flag is kind of wrapping around the pole. Now this is a good result. Let's make this much more better. So basically we have our flag. This is the animation we're looking out for. We have our flag, we have our pole, and they're already working. So now we need to put in the wind animation, make our flag go wavy. So then this is what we do again. Go to Shift A on the keyboard, and then you go to force field, and then you click on wind. Now you realize that we have this little fan here on our screen. So when I press play on the keyboard, just click play, realize it's not really affecting it. Why? Because there's not much energy in our fan. Now we need to set the power to something like 1,000 or 100, and let's see what happens. Okay, and then the position of the fan is really important. When we put it here, we realize the wind is showing upwards. The wind is going upwards, and the wind is going to blow our flag upwards, which we don't want that. So let's take our flag all the way here, take it up a little. All right, now click on this rotation thing here. Let me adjust. Okay, and then rotate our flag to this side. All right, now our flag is going to face here. Let's take it up a little here. Okay, even when we press play, it's not really affecting it. Okay, let's go back to the first frame and then give our fan power. This is what you do. Either you drag this, this. Then when you drag, you see now it's giving it power. All right, play. It's affecting a little bit, not much. It's not really doing much, but then we can fix it. Okay, let's give more power. Click on your fan. So it is selected, and then go to we are still in the fix properties. So here, let's give it a strength about 1,000. Let's see what happens. Okay, press play. All right, there you go. Now you see our flag is flagging. It's waving. We are almost done, but we are not yet done. So let's add a little bit of complications and other stuff to make this really dope. Okay, now back to our first frame. Click on this. Click on the flag. Now we want the flag to be self-colliding. When they touch each other, we don't want this to happen. We want this to happen. You realize when it's waving and they come together, it goes like this, which makes it a little bit messy. Now this is what we want to happen. It should self-collide with each other. So anytime the top and the down part come together, they should bounce back, not intersect with each other. So click on your flag and then go back to your physics properties, and then go all the way to collision. So on collision, you click on self collision. Blender is really easy. It makes working. It's Self-explanatory. Everything you see is what it does. So click on self-collision and then go back here and press play. Now you realize anytime the flags come together, like it separates really nice. They don't intersect. Okay, if you see what I'm seeing here, I think you should understand. All right, now our flag's almost done. Let's add two finishing touches to it. I mean, with this, we are done. Okay, but let me give you one bonus. We're gonna add a texture to this animation. I was gonna make a separate video for it, but I'll make an advanced video for adding what's the name, an image or texture to your flag to any object you want. But for now, this is just a bonus trick, not to make my video longer, just to help you. Okay. All right, now let's go to shading. We're in our shading part. You know, we have our what we call it, our flag here. Now click on this nail. We realize when I click anywhere else, I can't. So just click here, click on new, and then you realize we have this node editor. So excuse me. So on this base color, any color we pick here is going to affect this, but that is not what we want. Okay, we want to assign what's that? We want to assign an image. Let's say you have a flag somewhere, Ghana flag or any flag you want to customize onto this. So what you do is find where your flag is. Excuse me, I have mine somewhere here. I have, yeah, a flag of Ghana, beautiful country. Bring it all the way inside. Just click, drag and drop here. Okay, now this is what we do. Click on this color here and drag its node base to the base color. Now see what happens. Now we have our Ghana flag attached to our flag, our animated flag. Now let's go back to, now this is a basic what's the name, effect. Okay, this is a basic addition. If you want more on this in an in-depth tutorial, I'm going to have a video coming out soon. So let's go back to our layouts and then go back to our viewport, press play, and you realize this is beautiful. This is easy and beautiful. You can do it. Oh God, this is so beautiful. All right, just kidding. I know you like it. I like it the same way. All right, let's continue. So we have this done. Now let's put a little bit of shading to this. As I taught you earlier, let's go back to shading. On this pool, we can add a material, but no, I just want to add a base color. So something like, but it's too much. Let's bring it down, make it something like, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, go back to our layouts and then you realize, oh God, this is not beautiful. Okay, real quick, scene world. Let's add an environmental map to this. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it's not bad. This is too colorful. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. So as I said, I was going to teach you how to do this, and then I did. This is a really easy tutorial. If you like seeing this, please subscribe to my channel if you're new, so that I can be giving you more simple Blender tutorials. If you're new to Blender, Blender is a great tool for visual effects and 3D modeling. Welcome to the 3D world. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share my video, come back for more, and let me have something nice in the comment section. All right, peace out. Have a nice one.